kindergartners, it's Mrs. Lynch. Today, we're going to be doing 2 different fun activities. Now, the first activity is a little activity called Read, Write, and Illustrate. Now, some of you may have done that in school with your teacher. If not, it's a very simple and easy activity to do. There's 3 steps to it. Are you ready for the 3 steps? First, I'm going to show you a word and you get to read the word. Then, after you've read the word, you're going to write the word. And then the last step is to illustrate the word. Now, illustrate is just a fancy word for draw. You're going to draw a picture that matches the word I show you. Now, in order to do this activity, you need a blank piece of paper, or you may have printed already the paper that I created for you. And if you don't have a printer at home, that's okay, because this is a very simple sheet to create on your own. So, with that blank piece of paper that you have, you're going to set it up like this. Now, the first thing I need for you to do is write your name, because even though we're not at school, it's good practice to continue to write our name at the top of the paper. So you're going to leave a space for your name. Then you're going to draw one box and another box, squares. And you're not going to make the squares too big, because then you can't fit 4 squares on your paper and then you won't be able to write the word. So I want you to draw 2 medium-sized squares. And then right underneath those squares, I want you to draw a line, a straight line, and that's where you're going to write your word. And on the bottom, the same thing. You're going to draw 2 squares and then line to write your words. Now you can see mine's not perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. Now what you can do is, if you need more time to set up that paper, parents, you can pause the video. We're going to get started. So like I said, the activity is read, write, illustrate. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a word. And guess what you're going to do with that word I show you? You're going to read it. And then after you read it, you're going to write it. And then after you write it, you're going to illustrate it or draw a picture of it. So I'm going to show you a word. And then you're going to read it. Now read it out loud. Even though we can't hear you because this is a video, I want you to read it so your parents can hear you. Maybe if you say it loudly, we can hear you from home. Are you ready? First word. Remember, you're going to read this word. And the way you're going to read it is you're going to start with this sound, and you're going to say the sounds in order, and then you're going to blend them together. So are you ready? I'm going to point to the sound. What's the word? Shout it. It's rat. So the sounds in rat are a, t, rat. Now with the word rat, I want you to write it on the line, and then you can draw a picture of it. Now I'm not going to wait for you to illustrate your picture. You can pause the video if you need more time, or you can wait till the video is done, go back to the activity, read it, write it, and then illustrate it. So you're going to, hopefully now you've had the word rat on your paper, and we're going to get ready for our next word. All right, remember, shout the word out once you know it. Here's the next word. Let's say the sounds in order. What's the word? Web. Are you ready? The sounds in web are w, e, b, web. Guess what you need to do now with this word that we've read it? That's right, you need to write the word. So write the word web and then draw a picture of a web. Okay, are you ready for our next word? Here's our next word. And you can see this is a different color because there's 2 letters that make one sound. And this is the sound in your mind. Is the motion. Think about the sound. So you're going to go. What's the word? Chop. So ch, a, p, chop. And chop means like you're chopping up vegetables, or maybe you're chopping up fruit or food. So write the word chop and then illustrate a picture of chop. Here's our next word, our last word for this one. Again, 2 letters that make one sound. And here's the motion for this sound. So in your mind, you're thinking what's the word? Ship. Very good. So it's ship. Ship. So write it. Make sure you're spelling it correctly. And then illustrate a picture of a ship. And a ship, it's just another word for a very big boat that can fit a lot of people on it. Now, there's still another next part to this video, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop it, and I want you to finish illustrating your pictures. So just to review, our words were rat, web, and chop, and ship. Illustrate. Send a picture to your teacher so we can see your beautiful pictures and see how you wrote those words. And then play the next video.